Okay, this will be a challenging one colour-wise. See if we can make it look good despite that. So we're going to full colour. Right, I'm going to leave it at 100. Wondering what we're going to do with this. Going to make it a negative positive, even though it's probably going to be, it's a difficult one. It's got a lot of navy blue in it, which really sucks. In my opinion, it sucks, but hopefully there'll be loads of happy colour, which is yellow. Hopefully we'll get lots of yellow in this when we make our negative image out of a positive image. So hopefully we can get a really nice yellow, mostly yellow image, because yellow to me equals happiness. Blue to me equals sadness and depression. It's not something I like to think about. I like to be happy. I want to be happy. I know I've got to wait till I get married because I can't be happy not being married. It makes me unhappy being alone, and I know Luigi is going to complete me as a person. Anyway, this is what we're doing. You see all the navy blue and it looks almost like purple, but anyway, we're going to make this hopefully look good. And the back of it looks blue too, but it looks interesting. I'm actually wondering if I should do the back image instead of the front. I'm not sure. It looks more interesting than that. So I'm thinking we're going to, and it doesn't have as much writing on it as much, so we're going to just use this as our, we're going to use the back page as our original for a change. So let's see how that looks. I don't think we added a background colour, just quietly. I think we forgot to throw that one in. Let's see how this comes out. Whoa, that's really light. That's really wishy-washy. Yeah. Looks terrible. I don't think this is going to be a very good one. So I'm wondering if we're going to flip it over, and we should have put a background colour in this because it's all washed out and there's just nothing there. So I'm wondering if it's going to be red. We're going magenta. So we've got all that. So now I'm wondering if we're going to stick with this side of the original. She doesn't look like there's much in her, so maybe we can just make this an enlargement. We can enlarge the face and make it into a feature. So we're just going to enlarge the face. We're going to focus on a small area, the face. That should hopefully give us a better way of working. We don't want to always create movement pieces. We don't want to do the same old shit all the time, folks. We've got to do things like differently for a change. So let's see if this is all set up correctly. Now let's just try that. Hopefully the magenta will fill in and that the face will be nicely framed. That we don't need to reduce it. We're going to keep it at that size. Yeah, she looks quite nice. She looks a bit too blue. Yeah, looks like there's not much colour in it because the blue is registered almost as a black, and the face just looks too blue. We want to make it a little bit warmer, so we're just going to change things around a bit. I'm wondering what we were supposed to do to improve on this. Oh, the hue. That's what we were meant to look at. See if we can make the hue a bit better. The red doesn't seem to be having an effect. It's still very magenta. But let's see if the hue, changing the hue has improved it. So let's see what the hue control does. Because most of it, because the blue registers as a black, so it's going to basically do that. Well, that does look better. She looks better with a bit of green in her face. It's a lot nicer. It's not the greatest looking image. Wondering if we're going to keep it like that. We can't really do much to improve on things. It's just the nature of the original. I do have a reason to believe. So we're just going to... We're printing it straight off the original anyway. I mean, normally we make a master copy, but for some reason I've just decided, or thinking, I'm just going to make it straight off the original. But it's good to add a bit of green to her face in this instance. It's a lot more interesting than just blending it in with the, partly blending it with the magenta. So we're just going to, I think this is meant to be Delta Goodrum. I don't really care about that. I don't like her music anyway, it's fucking boring. So as far as musicians go, she's quite boring. See how we can go with this. Let's see how this looks. That's one, and that's another. So let's see how this magenta and green image look. See how she looks. I think it's Delta. It's supposed to be. I think it's her on the front cover. So they're all delted out by the looks of things. We've been dealt a blow by Delta Goodrum. Haha, silly joke. Sorry folks, I had to say that. Okay, I think that should be good enough. So there, that doesn't look too bad. That looks quite interesting. I'm sure someone will like the colours in this. So I think now we can call this demo quits.